Good morning, everyone. Okay, so I think in the yesterday's class and day before yesterday's class and Sunday, right? 3 days we had demo sessions. Lot of questions we have discussed. The syllabus we have discussed, the course highlights, lot of doubts I have cleared, and everything is already there in YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type full stack data science Durga Soft Sasmitha, you will find a lot of videos. See the recent one if you have missed any demo sessions, right? What we will do today, we'll just connect for very few minutes, maybe 15-20 minutes, because the actual class will be starting from Monday onwards, next Monday. And the timing, I think everybody knows, right? So the timing is morning 7 to 8. So the timing is morning 7 to 8, not 8. Is it clear to everyone? So the timing of class is actually 7 to 8. Next Monday onwards, the timing is going to be 7 to 8. Is it clear to everyone, the timing?
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
for this, yes. And this Friday we will have off. We'll take a leave, or maybe we will not have any class, because I want to start it from Monday onwards, next Monday. That's the reason, right? And there will be no further demos. If you have any question, how to ask, you have this number. I have shared the number in yesterday's class, remember? Or maybe just give me 1 minute. Let me share the number. Anyone who has any doubt after looking the demo, before looking the demo, don't call, because 95% of your doubt will be cleared if you see the demo, right? After you look at the demo from YouTube, still if you have some doubt that you want to ask me, please note down this number, everyone. So as we are not going to have any further demo, we'll start with the content from Monday onwards. This number will be very helpful if you want to connect with me one-to-one for any of your queries. Is it clear? So please note it down, this number. In case you want to connect with me one-to-one after watching demo, not directly. Don't see the syllabus and call. Because if the question is repeated, what you're asking is already I have explained in the demo. My answer will be go and watch the demo. So first you watch the demo, understand what we are delivering, what is the scope of this course, what is the duration, what is the course fees, what is the project details, all the things you understand from the demo first. Then if you have any doubts, others have also asked a lot of doubts, you listen to them what they're asking. Maybe your doubt is same as what they're asking. But if something different you want to ask, please contact this number. Evening time if you call, that is little better, because morning we have office, right? 5 to 6 you can call. Everybody please note down this number, because later also this will help you. Course recording is not uploaded, call to this number, right? Let's say classes link is changed or link you did not get, call this number. Any concern you have, I did not understand this topic, I want to talk to ma'am, maybe I want to repeat this once again, talk to this number. So anything that you want to discuss, any concern, this will be your point of contact for this entire course. Starting from registration, enrollment, I want to enroll, I don't know how to enroll, call to this number, right? This is the solution for every problem. Okay. Now today what we will do is, as I said, we will connect for very less time, and maybe we'll discuss about the installation part, right? One second. Just 1 second. One of my student is waiting, so I need to share the link. So the installation part, I think most of you already have Python installed. My recommendation is install the Anaconda Python. Anybody has already installed Anaconda Python? I think most of you will have, right? Because it is very common installation.
No,
But
I don't.
if
No, I don't have any.
No, ma'am. Yeah, even I am new. So
no problem. So we will do that today, right? We'll do that today. And what we will do is, maybe in tomorrow's class, I'll give you a very quick overview about Jupyter Notebook. And that is really helpful. Monday onwards, once you are very confident about using the IDE and using the Python installation is done, then we can go ahead. So what is the system requirement? First of all, let us discuss. Irrespective of your operating system, whatever is your operating system, like Windows or Mac or Linux, you should have a RAM, because this is deep learning and Spark big data kind of things we are doing. At least at least 8 GB at least, but recommendation is 12 GB. But at least 8 GB if you have, you can manage, right? I think 8 GB RAM is what needed. 4 GB, I doubt if it is deep learning code when we run in 4 GB, it will, in 8 GB, in 16 GB only it is taking 2 hours for me. So you can understand in 8 GB, maybe it will take 4 hours. In 4 GB, I don't know. So my recommendation is 8 GB at least, but if it is 16 GB or 12 GB, that is better, right? No need to increase your RAM. If it is 8 GB, that is okay, you can manage. Coming to the installation part, we're going to use Anaconda Python. So what you will do is go to Google and you type Anaconda Python. What you will type? Anaconda Python download, right? So what is this Anaconda Python download and why I'm telling you to do that? Because you all are beginner, right? And you need IDE along with Python. You also need IDE, right? For writing code. What is IDE, anyone? What is an IDE? And can you give me some examples of some IDE that you have used in any other language?
Interactive dev environment, like RAD,
Yes.
Eclipse. Mhm.
Correct. So you must have used Eclipse, IntelliJ, a lot of PyCharm and other IDE, right? So why you use it? Because it helps you to write your code in a easy way. For example, half you write and maybe one word you write, one letter and tap, so it auto complete. Syntax, lot of syntax automatically it will write. The second thing is indentation and everything it will take care. So IDEs are very helpful for writing code. In this particular course, we are going to use a very different IDE, right? And that is called Jupyter Notebook. I don't know how many of you already know about it, but I'll give you a quick overview, right? Maybe tomorrow's session. Please do not miss tomorrow's session, and then after tomorrow, directly join on Monday, 7 a.m. So what you will do is just type Anaconda Python download and you will find this official website. Click on this anaconda.com, right? This is the official site. So what is this Anaconda? Anaconda is nothing but it's an open source all-in-one distribution. So not only you will find Python, but along with Python, what is that? Spider Jupyter Notebook. 2 IDE will be installed. Along with IDEs, all of the important packages will be installed. See, important packages means we have NumPy, we have Pandas, we have something called sklearn. So a lot of important packages which we are going to use later in this course. For machine learning, we'll be using sklearn. For data manipulation, Pandas. For mathematical operations, NumPy. So all of these packages means external libraries. You have to install and import it to use it. And those headache of installation will be gone because everything will be done by Anaconda for you. So for a data scientist to start work on any project, to start working on in any project, whatever is the basic software requirements or basic library requirements, those basic libraries will be installed automatically by Anaconda along with Python. You will get Python, you will get important libraries, you will get IDE, 2 IDEs, Spider and Jupyter, everything all in one, right? So that is the simplest way of installing Python. What you can go down, if you scroll down, what you can get here, just scroll down, just the last part of this page. Can you see this? This is called Anaconda Installer. So you have your operating system, Windows, Mac, and Linux. You select whatever it is. 64-bit mostly you will have, right? So select 64-bit. Let's say mine is Windows, Python 3.8, 64-bit, 477 MB. Just click on this. It will start downloading. And this download is super simple. It is a exe file. It will take some 2-3 minutes. Once it is downloaded, you nothing to do, just next, done. Any software you install, any software, sorry. So this is just a exe file. So any software you install, the same way you will be installing this. So I'm just waiting for it to download. So after you download, just click on next. So let's say you're using Office laptop and C drive is blocked. So in that case, you can, or you want to install your Anaconda in any other drive, not in C drive, then you can change the path. While installing, you can change the path where you want to install. Otherwise, nothing else you need to change. Just click next, and then finish. you will find Anaconda is installed. Once it is downloaded, I'll show you. So once it is downloaded, how to check whether Anaconda is really installed or not? People who are Mac user, please go to your home folder and check. You will find Anaconda 3. You will find a folder called Anaconda 3. Windows user, you can come here and see that you have this Anaconda 3. Can you see this? I have this Anaconda 3, right? In this Anaconda 3, if I expand it, I can get lot of things are there. Anaconda Navigator, Anaconda Prompt, Jupyter Notebook, and then Spider. So all of these things, if you can see, your Anaconda installation is completed. And then you can click on this green color circle, right? This is called Anaconda Navigator. So it will take some time. So once you can see this, or once you can open this Anaconda Navigator, your installation is successful. You are able to install. From this Anaconda Navigator, you can see what all things Anaconda is offering. And if you want, you can open the IDs directly from Anaconda Navigator, or from, there are other ways. We'll discuss about IDs tomorrow. Let me repeat. You go to Google, type Anaconda Python installation, right? Once you go there, you go to the last bottom of that page. You will find operating system. Select your operating system and click on how many bit, 64, 32. Click on that. Next, next, next. Once the installation is done, I think my download is done, right? So once your download is done, right? I think my download is done. Let me see this. Yeah, my download is done. So now you can click on this and it will ask you next, 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 right? See, this is your next. So it will throw me error because I already have Anaconda, right? Next, what you will do next, and then I agree. Next, just me. It will be just me. Don't do any changes. Just click on next. Here you can change the path. So by default, where is the path? See user Sasmitha Anaconda 3. And wherever, if you are a Mac user, you see where is the path, right? If you are a Linux user, you see here where is the path. If you want to change the path, you change here. And once the download is completed, go to that path and check whether you have this Anaconda 3 folder created. If it is created, then it is done. So in me, it is user Sasmitha, right? Now next I will do, it is saying already I have Anaconda, so it is not empty. So I cannot do this, but after you press next and then finish and done. Super simple installation, nothing complicated. You can do it within 2 minutes, right? Once this is,
Does it
yeah,
require Python installed
no, this will
before?
install Python. This will install Python for you.
Okay.
Yeah, this will install Python for you. This will install IDEs like Jupyter Notebook for you. This will install Spider for you. This will install libraries for you. Everything all in one. If this is done, Python installation is done.
Before
Is it?
installing, it is showing us like add Anaconda 3 to my path environment variable and register Anaconda 3 as my default Python 3.8.
Sorry. Actually, do you have another Python installed before
No.
in the same folder? No. So just don't do anything. Just it's like this is what you will get. I'm showing you now in front of you. So the same thing you will get next and
I have
next
gone through.
and
Yes, yes, yes.
then
After
next what it is showing. After this it is showing. Let me change it.
add
So
Anaconda.
you say yes. I mean go to the next. You add it in the path, right? So let's say this untitled folder, right? Let's next. This is also not, this should be empty. I need to create one new folder, let's say. Right, let me create a new folder. Let's say new folder only. Let me make it name and then next. Rename it, right? Right, so here I'm selecting this, which is present inside my desktop. I've selected inside this network. I need to select inside this.
Yeah, actually what it is saying is path variable, environment variable need to add it or not. Add
Hi,
Anaconda 3 to my path
you need to
environment variable.
add. Click on that add because you need path variable. Otherwise, what will happen is you cannot open Python. You need to go to that folder and then only it will be you will able to open. So don't do any changes. Whatever it is saying, just click on next, next, next. Automatically, it will be added to path variable. So
After
click on
check,
that.
from
Yes.
checking it, it is saying that not recommended. Instead, open Anaconda 3 with the Windows Start menu and select Anaconda. So
See,
it is
that
not
is
correct.
optional. So see, what will happen is you can actually not do that also. But the problem is if you don't set your path environment, you have used Java, right? So you must be knowing this. So if you don't
Yeah.
have this path environment set, what will happen is sometimes if you use your command prompt, for example, mostly if you're doing let's say some project, mostly if you want to run it from your command prompt or maybe from your terminal, you have to go to that folder. Any
Yeah.
folder
Yeah.
you cannot type Python, that will throw you error. So it's
Yes.
up to you. For normal use it is okay, but sometimes if it is very specific, you have to go to that folder where you have installed this particular Python. Otherwise Python, if you write how you will run this Python programs, right? Normally you will run it from Jupyter, right? Directly, or Spider. From IDE directly you will run. That time it will not throw you any problem. But if in case sometimes if you want to run those Python code from the terminal or the command prompt, right?
Yeah.
In that case, you have to go to that folder where you have installed. Otherwise, Python is not recognized. It will show you. So it's up to you whether you want to set the path or not. But this problem you may suffer later. As of now, this is okay. Directly you can like it will be from your start menu. You can go to Anaconda. If you are using Mac system, in your terminal, if you type your Jupyter space notebook, Jupyter notebook will be opened, and then from there directly you can run the code. Are you getting? So if you're running the code from ID, you will not face any problem. But if you're running the code from this terminal, you have to go to that folder and then only you can run it. That's the only thing. Otherwise, if you have not set the path, if you have set the path anywhere, you can run the code in the terminal. Is it clear? But if you are mostly we are not going to the terminal, most of the code we will run from here, isn't it? Run command is here. So run from here. Then it is not uh, any problem, right? Because you are in the same folder where it is installed, current folder. Is it clear? So I think that is up to you whether you want to set it or not. My recommendation is better to set it while installing, so that later you will not face any difficulty. But if you want to skip it, you can skip it. How to open? So once the installation is done, next thing what you can do is how to open any, so how to check whether installation is done or not. I was talking about this Anaconda Navigator, I forgot. So if you come to this, you can see that we have a lot of things present here. So if you can see this same screen in your system, means Anaconda installation is done. You can see not only this sound is not audible. Others, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, okay.
Yes, we can.
Please check your site connection, maybe some internet issue. Okay. So basically Jupyter notebook is there and I have already installed VS Code. This is not from Anaconda. I have already VS Code before. So that's what is showing. So directly you can launch all of your IDs, whatever is present from here. So Jupyter, Spider, VS Code, these are the IDEs. Jupyter Lab is also one IDE. And let's say I want to open this Spider, right? So just click on this and it will open and you start writing your code. So within 2 minutes, your system is ready. Python is installed, IDE is installed. Just you need to start writing your code. Is the installation is clear? Any questions in the installation part? Is it clear? This is the IDE Spider. We'll discuss about Spider and Jupyter tomorrow. Is this clear? Any questions? If it is clear, please say yes, yes. If it is not, please ask me doubts. Super simple installation, right?
It's clear
Okay.
from my end.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do this today and tomorrow let us connect in case you are facing any difficulty in installation, right? We'll discuss. Second thing tomorrow what we will do is, this is kind of prerequisite for the course, right? People who already know Jupyter, it will be a revision for them. Just listen what I'm saying. People who don't know Jupyter, that will be a very helpful tutorial for everyone. So you can see this IDE. This is not same like what you have done so far. And this Jupyter notebook, I'm not telling you everybody should use this Jupyter notebook only. You are free to use any IDE. You are free to use any IDE. But right, for this course, I'm going to use Jupyter, and as a data scientist, it's a very, very important tool to know. Whether you are using it or not, that's a different thing, but you should know. You should not tell that I don't know Jupyter notebook, because many of your friends or teammates will be using this. And why this is very famous, especially in data science, right? Why this is very famous, especially in data science, because this supports markdown, like HTML kind of pages you can create along with your code. See, I have given headings, and then I have written a lot of text, and then I can write my code, I can see my output, and it is full of visualization, the data science projects. So you can see the graphs just below, you can analyze the results, you can write some sentences, you can add hyperlinks, you can add videos. So whatever you are doing in your HTML, right, images, all of those things you can do using Jupyter. And let's say you want to share your code, you want to hide only, let's say you are preparing a presentation. Normally what you do, you copy these images and paste it in your PPT. No need to do that. You just hide all your code, only the output you show. You just hide all the codes, and just the output you can show to others. And your manager, let's say your manager is a, he doesn't has this Python installed and all of the software installed, directly in HTML format you can download it. Anybody can view it without installing anything. They can complete project, they can view what you have done, entire code review they can do. Lot of advantage are there, so that's why I'm telling you to use Jupyter. So if you use this kind of IDEs, this is less space, the look is also not so good, right? Here you're writing, you're looking the, but here you're getting a lot of space, so especially the visualization, everything will be very clear. So what I'm saying is, you understand Jupyter, that will be a very good tool to know. Whether you use it or not, it's personal choice. You can use PyCharm, or you can use Spider, you can use Jupyter, you can use whatever you want to use. There is no restriction. But knowing Jupyter is mandatory as a data scientist. Everybody should know Jupyter. So tomorrow we are going to discuss about Jupyter notebook, right? Okay. Okay, so people who missed today's class, I think you can find the videos in YouTube as well, right? Who joined little late. So if you go to YouTube and type data science session 1 and session 2, session 1 is today's class, Anaconda Installation. Session 2 is Jupyter tutorial. So if you want, I can share the link, right? Otherwise, today's recording will also be provided. So you can see the recordings. Today we have just done the installation part, right? Okay. So if you all are good, then we can drop the call today. We'll connect tomorrow. If you have any question,
I have
please
one
ask.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you be touching upon SQL context? Like there are several tasks within the data analysis and data cleaning that we can either do with pandas, but we can also do using SQL. Is there like pros and cons of when it's better to use SQL versus pandas within the data analysis part or data cleaning? Will you be touching on those topics during the course?
SQL I'm not covering because of the time limit. We have 2.5 months and we are going to focus mostly on ML and deep learning. Mostly, that's the strength. SQL I'm not covering, but having said that, I'm not saying SQL is not important. I am thinking SQL most of the people will be knowing, or if you don't know SQL, my recommendation is please learn it yourself, right?
Yeah, no, not teach SQL. I'm saying when should we use SQL versus, let's say there you are doing using pandas, you're doing a group by or filtering of data or some other task. This can be this something like this. You can do it in SQL. It's better to do in SQL. Just like a more like a performance, or for some other reasons, SQL is better in such scenarios. When to use SQL versus when to use pandas only. Those kind of tips. during data analysis part?
Yeah, so there is one course Durga sir is also kind of giving. So pandas and other tutorial, right? So it's coming that. So the session
Okay.
one I have uploaded. Yeah, I will answer your question, right? Give me 1 minute. So just let me copy this and paste it. So the session one is today's class. I think session two is nothing but your Jupyter tutorial. So this is session two, tomorrow's class. It's already there in YouTube. So people who want to learn or pre-prepare or something, right? You can go to this link. This is 1 hour video, complete tutorial on Jupyter Notebook. So everybody please note it down. If you attended today's class, you can skip, but I think some of you joined late and requested. So I have posted the links. Copy these links and please go ahead with this link for today's class. The first link is installation, which we have done today. Second link is what we are going to do tomorrow, Jupyter Notebook tutorial. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, now coming to your question, where to use SQL, where to use pandas. So everything has a different usage. Pandas and SQL, lot of the things you can do same way. For example, group by, order by and all, right? So pandas is different. Basically, it is designed for semi-structured data. SQL is for structured data, isn't it? So SQL is for structured data. You should have a kind of tabular format, primary key and all that. Semi-structured data means XML file, JSON file, Excel file. Your client depends on the client, what kind of data you're getting, right? If the data is present in SQL, definitely you need to use SQL for processing it or maybe extracting it. But let's say your client is giving an Excel file. Will you be using SQL there? If it is an Excel file that your client is sharing, can you use SQL there? SQL?
No.
Answer is
So,
no. There you will use pandas. Basically, pandas is a library which can do a lot of same thing like SQL, but it is meant for semi-structured data. The usage is different. We have Spark SQL also, which we will be learning, but that purpose is different. You have to apply SQL on a big data, right? Very huge volume of data. Now, if it is huge volume of data, even though it is Excel file, can you apply pandas? Tell me. If I'll give you 200 petabyte of data, which is let's say JSON format, can you apply pandas there? Can you apply
no.
pandas? No. So that time, even though it is semi-structured, you have to go for Spark, big data. So it depends on the volume of the data and variety or type of the data. Is it clear? Where to use
Okay.
SQL, where to use pandas? Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So what we will do is we'll connect tomorrow. In case you have any questions, you can ask. And please go on mute, everyone. Please go on mute. Yeah, thank you. So if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we will connect tomorrow. Is it all clear?
Tomorrow 8:30, ma'am. Tomorrow 8.
No, no, no. 8, 8, 8. Only
Okay.
tomorrow it is 8. Only tomorrow
Okay.
it is 8. Monday onwards it will be 7. Friday there will be no class. Just take a break and practice Python in these 3 days before you join Monday's class, right? And there are a lot of
Okay.
resources in internet, and also maybe if you confirm your enrollment, Durga sir's recording you will get. So you practice Python, spend time in learning core Python, 3 days. Monday onwards you'll start with the content.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Madam,
everyone. Yeah.
madam,
Thank you.
what the thing is, I
Ma'am,
have only 4 GB system RAM.
Google Colab is the option. If you don't want to increase your RAM and you have 4 GB, Google Colab you can use. Have you used ever Google Colab? But there is
No,
a
ma'am.
little problem with that. The thing is like there's no problem, but it's not so easy like how you do here. So if your data is present in your local system, you have to write additional 2-3 lines to load it. But yes, the answer is Google Colab is the solution. People who have 4 GB RAM and you don't want to improve the RAM or increase the RAM, you have solution, that is Google Colab. You can use 12 GB GPU support. You will get for free, right? Machine learning you can handle with 4 GB, but when it comes to deep learning and Spark, you can use Google Colab that time.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, madam. Madam.
yeah,
Yeah,
ma'am, I
yeah.
have a question.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, I just now joined 2 minutes back because I joined yesterday. My name is Satya. I have asked a few questions, if you remember yesterday.
Yes, Satya. Yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I talked to Bhavani madam regarding that ML ops things that you have talked about yesterday.
What is design thinking? At its simplest, it's a way of using a designer's toolkit to find new ideas.
Mute yourself. Please mute yourself, everyone. Yeah, so Bhavani ma'am will not be knowing about ML Ops course because I told her about big data analytics. So actually that is going to be ML Ops. So she is waiting for me to give her the syllabus, right? So
Yes, that's true.
she has no domain knowledge, right? She's just coordinating. So she will not be knowing unless I give her the syllabus and tell the topic names and syllabus name, the course name. She will not be able to answer your questions. So wait for 1 week, maybe next week I will share the content with her. Next Saturday
Okay.
we are
Okay.
going to
And
start demos. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So when that demo will be there, or the actual classes will be there for that?
Once this batch is formed, we'll focus on that. So one at a time. So I think this batch will be formed within 1 week. So mostly end of this month, 25th, 26th, we'll start demos for that batch.
Okay. Now, if I have, if you could give me a favor, if you could share me the course content, then I'll go through, because most probably I'll be getting a project in that. So
Sure.
that will be helpful for me. So I can go through, and and that will be also in Azure.
Yes.
And
Sure. So the
in
course content I can share like maybe on Saturday. It will be published in the website, and also Bhavani ma'am will able to share the course content by this weekend.
okay,
Right?
okay, madam.
And the date will be also announced this weekend for the next demo for that batch.
Okay, and one more thing, madam, and this class, this full stack data science class will be at 7 o'clock in the morning,
Yes.
right? What time that class will going to be?
The timing we have not yet decided.
Uh-huh.
Planning to make it evening, because evening 9 to 10 one batch is going to over. One data science batch is running. Morning batch just finished. Evening batch is going to over by end of this month. So I think we can plan at that time, but yet it is not decided. Mostly evening 9 to 10. Morning means I don't have time in the morning. It's very like, and after 9 everybody is busy, right? Office and all. So mostly it will be evening only. And already this batch is starting at 7. So this will continue for another 2-3 months. So mostly it will be starting in evening. What exact time? Maybe I'll update you. 8 to 9 or 9 to 10 mostly.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking to attend both the classes in parallel, because I don't have much time, and the project will come maybe in a month.
Got
So.
it. But the problem is there is
Mhm.
no time slot available. Everything is occupied. So evening we have one batch running. Morning we have one batch running, and once that batch is completed, then only we can start a new batch. So as of now, there is no time. Even weekend we have coding test and all. So everything is completely packed. We are not able to start other batches. Advanced people are waiting, and this batch we will start once the evening time is free. Before that, I don't have time, so we cannot start this batch. So at least
Okay.
10 days it will take. July last
Okay.
we can start. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Madam?
Thanks. And one question is, what are the prerequisite, madam? So for the full stack data science software prerequisite.
I think we discussed software prerequisite, just your RAM should be 8 GB. That's it.
No, no,
I
that
think
is no, not that hardware one. I means just now you are showing the Jupyter. So like this,
those all
what are the
softwares we will install one by one. Whatever is needed, I'll tell you in the class. How to install everything, I will tell you. So you just join the
I
class and follow it. Today we have installed Anaconda, right, which is Python. One software we have installed. Like that, lot of libraries we may need. Like we have deep
mhm.
learning libraries, Keras, TensorFlow and all. We have OpenCV to install, Apache Spark. So all of those things in the class I will tell you. Just join the class, see what I'm doing here and repeat the same thing at your end.
That's correct because I believe this most of the environment is already been set up for me, so I don't have to install because I'll be using the office laptop.
Okay,
So I just wanted to know if you have a checklist of the items which needs to be installed, which I can go through and see what is there already in my system and what is not. If it is not, then I'll ask the admins to install it. If they refuse to install, then because if it is not compliant with our project, and then I'll have to see for an alternate.
got it. So mostly the packages are kind of on top of Python. You will be installing pip install, right? You are working, so it will be easy installation. Core
Mhm.
softwares, if you need Visual C++ is something which is needed. Everyone, this is a very important point. Please check Visual C++ is there or not, especially Windows user. So if it is not there, later on you will face difficulty. In my office laptop, it was not there. I was not able to install TensorFlow, OpenCV, lot of errors. So if Visual C++ is not there, tell your admin team to install, or you install yourself if it is a personal laptop. That's the number one. Second one is your Python. I think everybody will have Python, or if not, please install through Anaconda. Second one. Third is Tableau. So I think you'll get the recordings. Tableau, I think you have to get the paid one you cannot buy, right? It's a very expensive one. So free one, how to do that? You follow the recordings and do it. So Tableau is needed, Python is needed, Anaconda, and then Visual C++, and Spark, Apache Spark. These four are the important ones. Other packages will build on top of Python. You don't need an additional installation. So you know pip install, right? You know how to install any package in Python. So like that, we're going to
Yeah,
install lot of
yes, yes.
packages. Yeah.
No, no,
But I think that is
fine. Yes.
okay. We're good.
Yeah.
Madam?
So Tableau,
Yeah.
I'll have to check because that's the tool which is not compliant because they have agreed to go with the Power BI, and they have the license and they have already given Power BI account to me. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure whether Tableau I can install or not.
That's okay. So you can use your personal laptop maybe for Tableau. That can install. Please mute
Okay.
yourself, everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
So
when
I
that Power BI, so the Tableau things will happen.
so the Tableau things will not happen live. You will get recordings of 5 hours. You need to follow the recordings and do it. And I am always present. So 2.5 immediately once you enroll, you will get the Tableau recordings from day one. So anytime when you are getting free, just repeat the process. And any questions, doubt clearing will happen. So any doubt regarding Tableau, you can ask me in Saturday's class when we connect for coding test. Right? So that
Okay,
will be
ma'am.
not live class. Yeah.
Madam?
For the Power BI, I don't have a desktop version. It's a web version. So
No,
like
Power
that is
BI, we
Tableau.
are not. Yes, desktop version only we'll be using, and it's a kind of not the paid one. It's the trial version. So 1 month trial you will get with your email ID. After that, license will
Okay,
expire.
okay. No, I
Okay.
was thinking if I can get a web version, I don't have to ask the admin. Maybe I can directly install. If they have
Okay.
refused, means I can directly use the Tableau.
Sure.
There is no web version, right, for Tableau?
I will recommend you to go with the full version, which is giving full of like 1 month trial, so that all the options you can try there. Right? It's
No,
a
no, I
free
understood.
version for
So
1 month.
that's download to your desktop instead of downloading. And is there
Web
any
you
web
can
version?
use, web version also you can use, but you need a license, right? So that license, I think, I don't know about your office laptop. So I think there's something additional you can figure it out, isn't it, Satya? So if your operating system, or basically, sorry, your laptop is, your company is not compliant to those softwares, how to use it, maybe personal laptop or something you need to arrange if it is not allowed. Or maybe you can request them, because it's not a big deal, it's just a software. But one more thing is, the data you should not make it load it in Tableau, because if you are using public, then it will be public. Means your client data will not, should not be, anytime it should not go public. So are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are using the normal
No,
public,
that is my yes. That is yes. yes, that I understood. Yes.
So let us discuss about Tableau installation once you enroll the class, right? Because when you see the videos, you will understand what I have done. And if you have any questions regarding that, we can discuss. So my recommendation is do everything in your personal laptop, because in office laptop, when you run this deep learning code, it may be, I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe it is you have to create virtual environment, otherwise other softwares it will downgrade. A lot of challenges are there. I'll talk about all of these things when we go inside the topics. Are you getting? I'm not getting, right, what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is
No,
that
no, that's I'm getting
for
it. So
example,
because
I'll give you one
yeah,
example.
it generally slows down the system when you learn the
No.
deep
Close
learning.
down is not the issue here. NumPy, let's say 3.9 you have used, right, in one of the project. And then you have installed TensorFlow outside the environment. What it will do is NumPy, it will downgrade to 2.9. So you have used 3.1 in one project. Because of TensorFlow installation, it will become 2.9. So that project code will give you error when you run next time. So this kind of issues may come. So you have to create virtual environment for that. So there is a solution. But my recommendation is for all of this hit and trial, better to use your personal laptop if you don't want to do any harm to any project. Because office laptop, lot of real-time projects you will be handling, right? But anyway, you can handle those things. There are solutions for every problem, right? Okay. So other question, any other questions, Sweta? You are asking something, right?
Madam, this is Girish.
Yeah, Birish.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually,
Yes,
I'm a
ma'am.
mechanical. Hello.
Yeah, Birish. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mechanical engineer having experience of 8 years, ma'am. So just I want to give a try in this field.
Yes. So
So
I'm
what
working
about
with.
the
Go ahead.
what is the opportunities or any problems? Can you explain regarding that, ma'am?
I'm working in a data science team where out of 40 members, 38 members are from masters in mechanical, right? So there are lot of projects in manufacturing domain. I think if you see the demo, I have given one machine failure detection, one walkthrough also have given one use case. I think this data science is fitting into every domain, irrespective of uh, like whether it is healthcare or manufacturing, mechanical or electrical. If you it is renewables, mostly it is electrical, right? So lot of use cases are there in every domain. You have that domain knowledge with you, which is a very great thing. Normally data scientists will not have that mechanical domain knowledge, right? Along with
Okay.
the domain knowledge, if you learn the data science skills, you can rock in your team. You will be a very specialized person because you know the domain plus you know the data science. So you can handle any related manufacturing related project. Digital twin, lot of projects are there, isn't it, in manufacturing? So
Okay.
you can handle. So answer is yes, there is a huge scope. Even though you are from mechanical, lot of the things that you are doing manually can be automated using AI. Lot of use cases. I'll give you kind of some of the project review of my own project, maybe at the end of the sessions, right, in the CV preparation class.
Okay. Is there any job assistance provided, ma'am?
Job assistance is not there. Mostly once the course, yeah, I mean, we will prepare you so independent that you can crack any job and you can work
Okay.
independently from day one.
Interview preparation.
Interview preparation is there. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So let us connect tomorrow and we'll continue. And any other queries, please see the demo once. I'm requesting again for everyone. All of your
Okay.
doubts will be cleared if you have not seen it, right?
Ma'am,
Okay,
I
thank
have
you.
a doubt. When will be getting Python and the Tableau links? Actually, I have registered already.
Okay, I'll update ma'am. She will add you in the drive.
Okay.
Yeah. You should get it end of this Friday within 1 or 2 days. Durga sir will give you access. Maybe he's busy. Maybe today or tomorrow he will give. Tableau immediately you will get.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
How will get it in the form of links or they'll just share it in the Google Drive?
Tableau will be shared with you in the Google Drive, where you will find materials plus recording both. Durga says recording, you need to sign up. It is there in Durga Software Solution, the website, right? There you will get the recordings and materials, everything.
Is that for free or?
No, that is completely free. Whoever is enrolling this, you will get that. So Durga sir's 170-hour video and Tableau is completely free.
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Ma'am, one final question. You said VC++ is required, right? So shall we
Yeah.
download Visual Studio for that or not?
Yeah, you go to side and download Visual C++. You check first whether it is there or not.
Okay.
If it is not there, then you can install it. Right? Later you may need it, because when we go to TensorFlow, Keras, OpenCV installation, especially OpenCV, you will find error, Visual C++ error, if it is not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, everyone.